thank you all for joining us. We'll start taking some questions now. Thanks all for coming.
The man of the moment. He's been in fantastic Europa League form. Top scorer in this competition. Can he find the net again tonight? Well, nights like these are just what you hope for as a spectator. A warm welcome. My name is Derek Ray, positioned here on the commentary gantry, and sitting next to me, ready to give you all the analysis, is Stuart Robson. And we are readying ourselves for a second leg match at the quarter-final stage of the UEFA Europa League. It's Sporting facing Milan.
Well, Derek, Milan were the better team in the first leg and deserve to be in front. But this will be a really close game today. The first goal will be all important.
An effective challenge. This is the Milan starting 11. Alessandro Florenzi starts with Theo Hernandez in the wide defensive areas. And the main striker today is Morata. Wonderful challenge and a throw-in coming up. Daniel Maldini. And a textbook interception. Great effort to keep that one in play. Just the challenge that was required. Nicolas Gonzalez. Florenzi on the ball. And out for a throw-in. Just misfiring with the pass. Well, you never quite know who's going to dominate a game in advance, but I think you can maybe make an argument for this fellow, Stuart. What do you think we'll see from him today?
Well, Derek, he's the perfect finisher. He's got a great shot on him. His movement is excellent. And in 1v1 situations, you always expect him to score.
Well, they must exercise caution standing off as they are. Oh, lovely incisive pass. And a goal! Real excitement here, the equaliser.
Well, here's the replay, and he shows great awareness to play this through ball. But then there's still plenty to do afterwards. You have to say it's a really nice finish, just to guide it into the net. That's a lovely goal.
Overall, in this tie, it is 2-2. And the referee spotted the foul, but has played advantage. And just narrowly wide.
Well, it's a good effort from that range, but I think the keeper had it covered.
Can the owner of the red hatchback blocking the emergency exit please return
Morata.
to your vehicle immediately?
The Rossoneri pushing forward with options available. And he takes it on. With no degree of difficulty for the goalkeeper. That's a very fine piece of tackling. And a very good challenge. On to Diallo. Teammates available. A wonderful intervention. Well, possibilities in the centre. Theo Hernandez. Ante Rebic has it. Strong but fair tackle. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. He's blocked it. Maldini. The first half here comes to an end. Underway in the second half of this Europa League quarter-final second leg. Sporting have it back. Maldini. Well, it's just about a case of wall-to-wall football live with us here on EA TV. And Stuart and I will be with you for this game coming up.
Well, that should be a really good game between two entertaining teams in a great stadium.
Oh, Stuart, they might be onto something. And a goal! And now they're in control of the situation. Can they see this through?
Well, here's the replay, and just look how quickly they break forward once they win the ball back. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So on aggregate, it stands at 3-2. And the referee is quite rightly letting it go. Well, the fact of the matter is sometimes there is no advantage, and that was the view of the referee. And collected tidily. He had plenty to think about. Good tackle. It'll be a throw. Well, they are committed to making the substitution here. Sandro Tonali. Now, who can he play it to? Well, it came to nothing in the end. And Sporting doing well to win possession. Leao. Big chance to get them on terms. Well, the cross was acceptable, but no one there to thump it home. And they could face difficulties here. Well, denied by the keeper, but really he only has himself to blame. Karim Adeyemi. Well, that'll be a free kick. And they will make the change now. "20 minutes to go in this one. On to Diallo. And Sporting looking creative here. Oh, good strike! And it's come off the keeper. Element of risk there, but he's won the ball. Morata. What a big chance that was. Keeper has the ball. Oh, pressing really high. Bad challenge, and now it's up to the referee in terms of what to do next. And a yellow card for that, Stuart.
And he's going to have to be careful now. That was a silly challenge.
Ten minutes to go. Given away by the Rossoneri. It's with Diallo. Luke Amos. Good work from Milan to make sure possession changed hands. Morata. Still a chance. But wait a minute. That... is offside. And time for the change now. And he's lost custody of the ball here. Shifting through the gears, Alvaro Morata.
Well, they need to make something happen from this set play. Can they take it to extra time?
And the keeper left us in no doubt that that was always going to be his ball. High pressing at its best. Must be! And that's it, the final whistle, and the hosts will go through.
Can we ask you a question? Thank you for answering the questions.
Hello, it's great to be with you, and I don't think anybody is going to complain, especially about the weather. I'm Derek Ray on the commentary gantry, and delighted to be joined, as always, by Stuart Robson. And very much looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League. It's Sporting up against Newcastle United.
Thanks, Derek. Well, both managers will be reminding their players of starting the game quickly, pinning the opposition back, playing the ball forward, and regaining possession as quickly as possible. Hopefully, we get a really good game here.
And options in the centre. Well, they've won the ball back quickly. Superb block. And here's the Newcastle formation. Nick Pope gets the nod between the posts. It certainly wasn't a clean tackle, and the referee has got to book him, I think. Well, there it is, the first caution of this match.
Well, he didn't need to make the challenge, did he? He's under pressure now. It's a long time to go in this game.
Carlson. And players waiting in the centre. Well, far from the ideal pass. Can he find the net? Well, simple for the keeper. Well, the hosts will be looking to pick up another 3 points in their continuing quest for Champions League football next season. What will be the thought process today, Stuart?
Well, at this stage of the season, it doesn't matter how you get a win, you just need to get it. And in front of these fans, I expect them to get the 3 points today.
Buendia. Wonderful chance. Oh, a save right out of the top drawer. Super stop. Oh, splendid header, but a fine save. Amos. Luke Amos. Opportunity it is. Still alive. And I think the threat has been averted. Weston McKennie. Emiliano Buendia. The Magpies pushing forward with options available. My goodness, it looked as though he was clean through. And the referee, what will he do here? And I think that's one we could have called from 5 miles away, Stuart. Clear red card offence.
Well, you've obviously got very good eyesight, but no doubt about that. He stopped the goal-scoring opportunity there. He had to go.
I had my eyes tested last week, I'll have you know. Time for a change then. Well, the free kick fired too close to the goalkeeper. A lot to like about this sporting move. Well, the header needed to be a lot better than that. Didn't really make the keeper work. Good tackle. Well, with tackling like that, the onus is on the referee to take action, potentially. Well, they saw red earlier, and now they're seeing yellow, Stuart.
Well, it's no good keep fouling. They have to show more discipline here. They've completely lost their composure.
And space here on the flank. Well, possibilities in the centre. And he's in an offside position. Buendia. Well, the attack fizzled out. Amos. This might be ideal for the counter. He's in behind. Cross blocked. Well, strong play here. That's very effective. Good high pressing. Well, there is going to be stoppage time, but only the 1 minute. Oh, a perfectly timed pass. That's all they can conjure for now. And with that, the first half draws to a close. So they get the ball rolling in the second half. Even Steven here. So little to choose between the sides. Buendia. Now showing excellent judgment to intercept. Good pressure high up the pitch. Must take the lead here. Oh, he's been denied, and they remain locked together.
Well, that's a good save, but really he should have scored from there. That's a big chance.
Into the advanced position. Can they take advantage? Amos. Well, doesn't have to do it on his own. Tremendous block. Counter-attacking, very much an option. Carlson. It's looking promising. Under pressure, can he do it? Not an attempt that will live long in the memory.
Well, what a waste that is. It's far too easy for the keeper.
And just losing control of the ball, and it will be a throw-in. Keeping it on the ground, slightly off target, however. Still pushing for that goal that would see them forge ahead. But then the commentator's curse comes into play. More live football to come. A little note about a future game with us here on EA TV.
That should be a tasty encounter. Plenty of quality in those two sides. Certainly one to enjoy.
Ceballos. Oh, a great chance it was. Goalkeeper has it. That is how to apply the pressure. And that's great work to make sure it didn't go over the line. Could be! And a goal! They've taken the lead! Well, playing a man short, but that doesn't seem to bother them. We shouldn't be surprised. What a big moment in the dying embers. Will it prove decisive here? Perfect challenge. Now racing past his man, and he might be through here. He's foiled them on his own. Well, a goal update for you from the Manchester City game. Let's hear all about it from Alex.
It's a goal from Manchester City. It's now 1-0 with 80 minutes played.
Many thanks, Alex. Emiliano Buendia. Can they fashion something? They need a goal. And whipped into the box. Well, it looked so threatening, but the danger averted. 5 minutes to go. Could cross it in here. Must be! Well, he makes the save, and a good thing too.
Well, what a save it is. But can they now go and get that equaliser?
Playing it short. That is and there it is, a penalty given and a chance perhaps for them to finish this off. And the referee will take his name as well.
Yeah, it was a poor challenge, and the referee is absolutely right to take his name.
And this might mean job done. And he finds the net. No difficulties in counter.
Well, as you can see, the keeper just stands still, and the ball's hit down the side of him. It's a strange one in the end.
So the ball rolling again, 2-0 the score. And if you're wondering about added time, 2 minutes it'll be. Promising position, this. And he takes on the shot. It could have been awkward for the goalkeeper. Determined block. So the final whistle, and no cause for celebration in the Magpies camp. What did you make of it?
Just a couple of questions for you. Thanks, that's all the questions we have for you.
Thank you, guys. We'll be taking some questions now. That's all we have time for today.
Well, just the sort of weather the fans were hoping for this evening. It's absolutely ideal. I'm Derek Ray in the commentary position, and alongside me is the former Arsenal and West Ham midfield player Stuart Robson. And looking forward to bringing you action from the Premier League coming right up. It's Sporting facing Brighton and Hove Albion.
Well, thanks, Derek. The best coach I played under would always tell us before kick-off, earn the right to play. If you can win your individual battles, outrun your opponent, eventually you'll get the space to show your ability. I'm sure that's being echoed by the coaches here today.
Cross could be useful. Great reflex action.
Well, that should have been a goal. Mind you, it's a brilliant save.
And how about the short corner? Oh, he's given us away. Well, as you can see, when it comes to the hosts, they certainly know a thing or two about scoring goals. I don't think he'll be proud of that challenge, and it's left to the referee to decide what happens next. Well, hardly the polish removed from his boots, and he's been expelled.
Well, all their plans have just been thrown out the window. That's such a poor challenge.
Gilmore went in strongly, decisively. Well, someone has found the net in the Manchester United game. Let's find out exactly who. Alex Scott.
It's a goal for Leeds United. They've scored the opener here with 13 minutes played.
Thanks as always, Alex. He's in here. And it's gone in! Well, they might be a player short, but they're in the lead. What a story being written.
Well, here it is again. The ball over the top is an absolute beauty. And then through on goal, he just goes for power and smashes it past the keeper. There's no stopping that. What a great finish.
So the ball rolling again with the scoreline standing at 1-0. Allen. Splendid tackle and a throw-in coming up. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that pass. Now, who can he play it to? Good stop from the keeper. Now sending it in. Clattered away. And cuts inside. Got to it easily, the keeper. Joel Feldman. Not a great pass. Throw-in coming up for Brighton. He could pick out a teammate. And that's an important intervention. Outdoing his opponent. And Sporting unable to retain possession. And with that, the attack fizzles out. Can he do it? And it's gone in. Just what the doctor ordered. Things looking very bright for them now with this buffer.
Well, let's see this again. This is counter-attacking football at its very best. And from there, he never looked like missing. That's a lovely goal.
So 2-0 now. Billy Gilmore. Nicely timed tackle.
Well, as the stats tell you, Sporting are enjoying more of the ball at the moment. Yes, they've played well when going forward, but it's been their ability to regain the ball which has made them so hard to play against here, and it makes them such a good team. It's been a brilliant performance so far.
And half-time it is. An acceptable... So the second half underway, and it really was a joyous first half performance by Sporting. And cleared away, a corner kick it'll be. Not the best clearance. Well, they can keep possession now. And a creative look about this. And whipped into the box. Well, the cross needed to be better than that one. Take it away. Jimenez. Can he get one back? Oh, it was a crucial challenge. Not much defensive cover there on the flank. Using his strength to shield the ball. Jimenez. Making progress. Raúl Jimenez. Spot on with that tackle. Well, he could run onto it here. Well, the flag was up in good time, bringing that move to an end.
But he's just got to be more...